Those of you who have been following the channel for the past week know that last week, Terminal Redux by Vektor got the Album of the Year award. 1 week later, I am sitting here unsure of what to think, considering everybody in the band, except for David, who is the vocalist, has just quit. This is news that just came out via Vektor's Twitter and Facebook that has since been shared by other outlets such as Metal Injection, and I hate to be this bearer of bad news to any of you who are seeing this for the very first time. Vektor has been around for about 10 years. They released 3 albums, including Terminal Redux, which was the album of the year this year, obviously. And they are just absolutely incredible. They're a terrific group that really transcend a lot of different genres in order to really make a very combined product that is very unique, technical as hell, but also just very solid in the long run. Everything about this kind of sucks, but it's not something that should have us on DEFCON 3 status as of yet. And I'm going to explain to you as to why. Firstly, the vocalist is still in the band. There might be some rights or something that have to do with that, but this also does open up the opportunity that he could keep the Vektor project alive based off of hiring other musicians in order to fulfill the roles. There does not appear from the way in which the Facebook post really was toned that there was any sort of bad blood or real, external or internal drama that led to this, that the whole entire thing was slightly amicable. It was just a situation that could not be rectified. So there is still that potential. But there's also another positive that could come from this, aside from the 3 albums and the memories that we've gotten from the band thus far, and that's the fact that these 3 other individuals have all stated that they are music lifers, that they are going to be involved in other projects, that they are going to get their musical feet wet into other avenues of creation. There is a very good potential that based off of this idea that there could be a multitude of bands that come from this disillusion, potentially, that could cause bands like Vektor, which is already a bit of a musical movement, to become a little bit more of a larger scale movement, or something that leads to many albums worth of good music in the future from multiple bands. Sort of a multi-product idea. Instead of it all being just side projects, they would be the main projects for these individuals. But with that being said, the real question is the same that you saw right here whenever you clicked on the video. Vektor, rest in peace, ? We're not sure. We're not sure what the future of this band is, but I will say that if this ends up being the end of the project, if this ends up being the end of the line for Vektor, they will certainly go down in the eyes and ears of most metalheads as a truly unique product, one that was able to push boundaries to places that have been traversed before, but perhaps not in this way. They certainly have elevated the bar for heavy metal and for bands of this distinction in order to really showcase something that is truly off the beaten path, different, and something that's exemplary. I'm hoping that this project somehow will be able to reconvene at some later date, which is usually typical of metal bands. However, if not, then we do admire the run. We do thank you for the music and the memories that was done by these 4, this original lineup of Vektor, and happy trails to you and happy music to all of you in the future, no matter what it may be. Please let us know as soon as you can, because we're all excited to hear it.